Good morning. You are with Debbie Hartz, if you haven't met me before. My company is the Queen of Hartz, and we're doing a video today in YYJ, Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. And we're going to be interviewing on the street about love in Victoria, and is there love in Victoria? We were reading the Times Colonist this morning, and we noticed that I have an ad in the Times Colonist. The Queen of Hartz, Victoria's Executive Connection Company. Meet your perfect match today. I am a matchmaker, so it's a completely different way of meeting someone. And why would you work with me? Well, I started my company, the Queen of Hartz, in 1960. I was born in 1960 to Donald and Charlotte Hartz. And their true love story throughout my whole life, I grew up in the most amazing home with the most amazing unconditional love my whole life. So when I was a young woman and I was out looking for love, or people were looking at me for love, I found out that people's explanation of love was completely different, or very different from my version. And I didn't meet my true love until I was 46. And that has changed my whole life. And so I thank Greg for that. Today, we're going to be interviewing people on the street about love and their life in Valentine's Day, because the Valentine's Day is big with Queen of Hearts. And someone today is going to win a free discovery session to work with me. Have a great day and happy Valentine's Day. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Do you have a moment? Hi there. Can I stop you for a second? Okay, no problem. Hi. Would I be able to ask you a couple questions? How did you meet?
We met at a country music festival, Sunfest.
Really? In Victoria? Like on the island here? Yeah. That's great. Yeah. How long have you been together?
4.5 years.
Wow, that's a long time. That is awesome. You are very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You are. Thank you. Where do you think the most romantic city in the love that you'd like to go with your love would be?
Ireland.
If you weren't with your partner, would you use a matchmaker?
I don't know. I've never used online dating or anything.
Do you have any single friends?
I have a few.
You do? They might want to use a matchmaker. What do you think? They might. So my name is Debbie Hartz. I'm the Queen of Hearts. I'm Victoria and the world's matchmaker. And so I'm so glad that you took a moment to stop and talk to me. You're awesome. What's your name?
Emilia.
Emilia. Beautiful. So can you tell me a little bit about the love in your life?
Right here, my daughter Rachel.
We're soulmates.
You're soulmates?
Yes. us
Mini me.
together.
So how are you guys celebrating Valentine's Day this year together?
Actually, we're celebrating today because it's my birthday.
From the bottom of my heart, I'm going to thank you for stopping today. And I'm looking into your eyes, and you're beautiful, and you're beautiful. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. My name's Debbie. Happy birthday. And you guys have the best Valentine's Day. And if he needs any help,
Call. I'm going to call Debbie Hartz of the Queen of Hearts.
yeah. Thank you. Are you in love?
I was.
What's not anymore? What happened?
It's complicated, I guess.
Would you work with a matchmaker?
I don't know. I've never tried, so I wouldn't really know.
I was wondering what you're doing for Valentine's Day.
I'm going home to Calgary for Valentine's Day, spending it with my mother because my boyfriend is overseas right now.
What's he doing overseas?
He's in the Navy, so he's just in Pearl Harbor today, actually. So we can't spend Valentine's Day together, which is kind of sad.
Are you missing him?
Yeah, tons, but I'll get to see him soon. He'll be home in a month.
So how long have you been together?
We've known each other for about 6 months now, been together for 2, so.
That is really great. So it's new love.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
So how did you meet?
We actually met at a bar, funny story. Yeah. Oh, funny story. Okay, I was with my mom that night. And then he saw me from across the way, and he came and said hi, bought me a drink, and that was history, I guess, and just kind of fell in love. Yeah.
So you mean you weren't on your phone when all of this was happening?
No, not at all.
So did your eyes meet?
Yeah, totally.
Your eyes met.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it starts with. Don't you think it's that look?
Yeah.
It's the look.
It's the look. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I got to tell you, you have the look. You are stunning. I saw you walking up and I thought, this woman is absolutely stunning. I wish you the most successful relationship with this new man that you've ever had. And he's a lucky guy. You are, I can tell you're beautiful on the inside and out.
Thank you very much. All right, yeah.
And you are?
My name is Darren.
Are you in love?
Yeah, absolutely. You are in love? For sure, yeah.
Tell me about your love.
My wife is Kim. She's absolutely fantastic. Best friend. We complement each other. We finish sentences. You know, that kind of thing. The coolest thing is that she'll do stuff for me that I don't even notice, but I realize it's done afterwards, and I try to do the same for her.
That is really a wonderful story. Like, I can tell by your eyes totally that you're in love for sure. So what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
I can't say. It's not Valentine's Day yet.
No, that's true. It's not quite yet. Can you give me a hint?
I bought her something that she was looking at a store that she was hemming and hawing about. So she's doing something now. I went earlier to go and get that stashed away for Valentine's Day.
So you got it already? You're amazing. You're like way ahead of the game. Congratulations. Now, do you have any single friends?
Sure, yeah.
How do you think they're finding love in 2018?
Probably with their thumbs on a phone.
Do you think they'd ever work with a matchmaker?
I'm not too sure. Possibly.
If you were taking Kim away on a holiday, for a romantic holiday, where would you take her?
Oh, Victoria, of course.
You would? You would. Of course you would.
Are you a hugger?
Oh, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day, Victoria. Wow, Victoria, you are full of love. That's what we found out today. Look at the people that we interviewed today. Everything was about love. It wasn't just about romantic love. It was about the love between a daughter and a mother and a birthday love. It was about a love between a couple that they finish each other's sentences. It was about a brand new love between a woman who looks like a model and she's with someone in the army or in the Navy, and they're apart. They're not sharing Valentine's Day, and she misses him. And we talked to a young man who's brokenhearted at the moment and doesn't know what a matchmaker is. It doesn't know if he'd work with a matchmaker. So it's been a very interesting day today in Victoria, but we have found out that Victoria, there is lots of love. So if there's lots of love for those people, guess what? They're just like you. So there's love for you. One thing we didn't find was two single people. We didn't find a man, and we didn't find a single woman who's looking for love and that would like to work with a matchmaker and see what that feels like. And does it work? Can we find you love? So I'm encouraging you now to go to my website, leave me a message about why you'd like to work with a matchmaker, and 2 lucky people are going to get to work with me for free to see if we can find your match. And then we're going to follow up on that later. I do want to thank everyone who participated today in helping me produce this particular video. There were so many people involved, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And to all of you that have watched the video, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day from the Queen of Hearts. And to my love, Greg, and to my family, happy Valentine's Day. I love you.